Hi guys, Steph Elton here again, or as I should probably go by my new YouTube channel name now, Just Steph and Me. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing this video, and you might be wondering what's going on with the name. Well, basically, as I am filming this, it is the 26th of May 2016, and if you guys are followers of the channel Electric Dragon 505, you would have saw that he has recently done a video because basically he's having copyright problems once again for the second time this year. As many of you would know, he had a big copyright strike at the beginning of the year, and it did cause a lot of problems. And of course, recently, since the beginning of this year, you've been seeing the hashtag WIFU. Now, you might be wondering, what does that stand for? Basically, an acronym of Where is the Fair Use, which basically refers to the copyright rules or law, I guess as they call it, YouTube copyright law at the moment, or federal copyright law, depending what copyright law you use. Basically, YouTube's one is very much biased at the moment towards the companies who own the songs and the video clips and everything, and the poor creators are very much guilty until proven guilty. Not guilty until proven innocent, but very much the different one. Now, Electric Dragon 505, also known as Matt Brene, or Animat, he recently has been having problems with a company called the Orange Orchid, I believe it is. No, Orchid Music. And basically, they've pretty much sent him an email saying that one of his videos was using music from their it's music that they own, and basically, you know, they put a copyright claim into there. Basically, he is having to fight this, but this time I guess you could say he's not fighting by himself. He's getting his army involved, which means getting the fans involved. And as many of you would know, I am a fan of Matt Brene's, and so I decided that I would do my bit to help him. So basically, all you had to do was email the Orchids music company and basically send them an email reminding them of the, you know, how fair use is fair use. And he put a little quote out there that you can, you know, reference in your email, and just to basically remind them that, you know, what is fair use. So as you can see, there is a sort of glow coming from me. That's just from said said laptop. And of course, me being a fan, I wanted to do my bit. So not only making this video, but I sent them an email. So this is the email that I sent to them. So if you guys want to send an email out to them, basically to remind them about the fair use and to back Electric Dragon 505 up, the email address is disputes@theorchard.com. I will put it in the description bar below so you can find it out, and also hopefully if I can I will put a link to the video that Matt put up so you guys can go and see the full story. Instead of me having to explain it, you can go and find it and you can go and do your bit to support him. Anyway, so I thought I'd treat you guys to what I put in my email, just to give you guys a little sort of idea and just to show you how I contributed my bit to it. So here we go. By the way, I won't be giving my email address out because the idiots do that. So, well, idiots want to give personal information away. Anyway, the email goes a bit like this, and you know when you have your little heading of what the email is about, I put hashtag WIFU in response to Electric Dragon 505. So my email goes like this. Dear Sir or Madam, I'm writing to you today in response of Electric Dragon 505's video uploaded on the 26th of May 2016. So I referenced the day it was uploaded so they know where to refer to it. He discussed how you brought up a copyright claim on his video Independent Stop Motion Animation Look Back The Best of Stop Motion, all because he used a song / piece of music from the film Mary and Max that's under your company's copyright ownership. Under your company's copyright ownership. Well, if you actually take the time to watch the video, which I doubt you have, you would see that Electric Dragon 505 has put credits at the end of his video, so that you can see where the clip's music has come from and where credit needs to be given. If I'm not mistaken, this counts as fair use. Putting fair use in capital letters and lots of exclamation marks, which I feel is, appropriate for this situation. To quote Matt Brene, the song used for this video is not an upload of it in its entirety. The song used is edited and some of it narrated over top of it. So, he does like some narration over it, so you can't exactly hear it properly. My video is for purposes of commentary and education, and is considered fair use by both YouTube and federal copyright law. My usage of the song does not legally require the copyright. My usage of the song does not legally require the copyright holder's permission, and I have every legal right to upload the edited content. And then, as I put down below, the Orchard Music and SME are attacking my channel, hashtag WIFU, description box, second paragraph down. See, I just referenced where this quote came from. This is what fair use looks like. Once again, big capital letters, lots of exclamation marks. Thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this email today, or failing that, tossing it into the trash. Yours faithfully, Steph Felton. So that's the email I put up, and basically the thing I did with the the Orchard Music and SME are attacking my channel, WIFU, description box, second paragraph down, is because this is what I had to do in college, when basically if you used a quote from somewhere, you had to put where you got it from and exact details, because otherwise it would count as plagiarism. So basically that's the whole point of the the fair use, is you've got to say that this isn't I haven't taken this to be my own. I know where it's from, I know the company owns it, this is what it's for, and that sort of thing. So that's basically, I guess, the best way I could describe it, and how I understand it is that this is the clip I've used, this is the music I'm using, this is not owned by me, it's owned by someone else. I'm just using this for, educational purposes, or whatever purposes I'm using it for, just for entertainment. I have put I've put my references down in the description bar and the story, and hopefully that would cover you, because that's what I do. I don't really have credits on my videos, but what I will try and do is say something like, I do not own this, or if I can, like, say, a good example would be my PCOS awareness story that I did. I used Kenny Loggins' song, Your Heart Will Lead You Home, from the Tigger movie. What I did was, I put it in the description bar below saying, Your Heart Will Lead You Home by Kenny Loggins from the Tigger movie. Put it there so that people could see where the song came from. But whether it is any good use to these people, it depends. But at least in a sense, I know if I put it down that way, I'm covering myself. But the thing is, part of me feels like maybe I shouldn't, because, I don't monetize my videos. But at least in a sense, if these people do try and, put a claim out there for a person that doesn't make money off their videos, at least in a sense uncovered, at least they can be like, oh okay, at least they source where it came from. So basically, I guess that's the best way to put, my situation, and I think, that's the best advice I could give to anyone. If you're doing a series or if you're doing something on YouTube and you use certain things, say like you do a review of something, best thing to do is just put down, you know, oh, this is, you know, copyrighted on this person, I'm just doing it for this purpose, da 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 da, this is what I used, you know, these are clips I used, this is the music I used, that kind of thing, because that's why most people in the videos have credits, because you need to give credit where credit is due. You know, you need to tell people whereabouts you got your clips from and stuff like that. So anyway, but luckily in my case, like I said, I don't monetize my videos, and if I ever do a review, I do it in a vlog style, whilst just holding the thing above my head whilst talking about it, just waving it around, gesturing with it. But that's basically how I do my videos, you know. It's that kind of thing. But I think, you know, the whole thing about, you know, the fair use, having watched, you know, videos, you know, done by, you know, Matt Brunet, the Nostalgia Critic, and hearing so much about it, I even saw, you know, Jaime Too's video on it. It definitely kind of shows that it's very unfair what's going on at the moment, and I feel we need to be able to support the creators more in this copyright law, because I think basically, as some people have been calling it, you know, the wake the fuck up hashtag as well, which is, it does speak a bit of truth really, because when you think about it, basically, you know, we have moved on since the early days of YouTube. People are using this to set up businesses or to entertain people. Like, you know, the world of entertainment is now having a new sort of revolution, so to say. You know, we've gone from stage to television to films. Now we're going on to the internet. People need to sort of, you know, evolve with it. You know, I'm probably quoting people already, but YouTube does need to evolve. It needs to realise that it's no longer people uploading cat videos, silly little kids on a webcam, and, you know, it's not just people doing, you know, little fan vids. People are actually taking this seriously. You know, you know, the people who upload videos take things seriously, and the people who watch these videos take them seriously. I mean, we've recently seen how, like, Zoella, Factor Joe, Casper Lee, Oiway, how their fame has grown purely from YouTube. So see, and I think that YouTube needs to support their creators a lot more, you know, including the reviewers, you know, because not everybody wants, like, people want to be reviewers, but not everybody wants to write, you know, article type blogs or write for newspapers or stuff like that, or be a telly reviewer. You know, the one way to get yourself out there is through YouTube, and I think YouTube needs to basically up its game. And I do have a couple of suggestions of how they could do it, or how they could, you know, help change their law to basically make it fair for everyone, not just the copyright people, but the copyright companies and the creators. So, number one, I totally agree with Doug Walker here when he says when there is a copyright strike or a claim, basically the money that's the creators are making, it goes straight to the copyright people. What he said is to put it into a side account so that once the copyright issue has been disputed, whoever wins that case gets to keep that money. So if the creator wins it, the money goes back to them. If the copyright people win it, unfortunately, it will go to them. So basically it needs to be held and say, you know, say you could call it the, you know, the little piggy bank or something, or the claim bank. Or you could call it the claim bank or the strike bank, or you could call it something like the little timeout bank, where you put that money that's made from that video, and then whoever wins that case, it goes to them. So it gets stored up, and then basically if the creators win, they can have that as compensation. Number two would be a checklist before you upload the video. So say for instance you're about, say for instance I've done a review on Charlie Talk. I've done a nostalgia review episode on Charlie Talk, and I hold the DVD up and it's It's clearly there, and I talk about it, I give my, my views, I give a little bit of history on it, and then before I edit the video, I make it look lovely, I put it out there. And basically the thing would be, the checklist would be, before you upload it, the uploading process will, do its little, sort of buffering thing and upload. Before it goes live, you complete a checklist to say whereabouts you've mentioned your, basically the things like where have you noted the music, noted this, noted that, and say like, have you used credits? If you, so say, have you used one of the following? So say credits could be an option, references in the description bar, or say you could have two options. You could either have credits at the end of your video, or references in your description bar. So basically, say, okay, I used, so say for instance my nostalgia review episode of Charlie Chalk, I've put in the description bar who it belongs to and that sort of thing, where I've got music from, that sort of thing. So I tick that little box, and then have like another box below saying any other fair use information you want to point out. So as to say, this is a vlog style review of Charlie Chalk. The only thing I own is the DVD. I do not monetize my videos, or say like, I do not monetize my videos, hence, or just to say, this is something I do as a hobby, voluntary, I do not monetize my videos. And then once that checklist is done, that will go to YouTube. They will then send you an email saying, okay, the checklist has been confirmed, your video is now up live for people to see. So that's those three. So basically, timeout bank for the copyright claims for the money, a checklist for when you upload your videos, see whereabouts you've put your copyright stuff, and then number 3 would be to hire people at YouTube to have an independent panel. Actual people, not computers, actual people who will watch the videos and stuff. And if a copyright person says, I'm making a claim to say this person used this, they will then be like, okay, we'll notify the creator, this has come up, and we will actually take, we need to deliberate whether this is true or whether they have used it. So basically you use the premise like, oh, they've used my stuff, okay, you've won automatically. To actually take them up and be like, hang on a minute, okay, let's see how they've used it, and have they used, had they used fair use, are they doing it, so that they will deliberate and actually decide whether it's fair use or whether it's not fair use and that sort of thing, and actually discuss it amongst themselves. So for say a week, and then come back to both the creator and the copyright people and say, we have reviewed this situation, we've reviewed the videos that has been, the video in question, and if it turns out that the creator has been awarded fair, has been using fair use, basically the creator will win the case. Or whether if it was, so basically the copyright people wouldn't be able to, well, what's the best way to say that? So basically they will review it, and if the creator has won this case, then basically, they'll be able to keep the video up, making money from it and that sort of thing, and also they will win the money from the timeout bank, and the copyright people will just have to go away. But if it turns out if it's the copyright people that have won, then but it would be something where they would have to really sort of sit down and think about it, watch the videos, look out for the little things like, watch out for little things like credits in the video at the end of the video, or things like references in the description bar at the below the video, that sort of thing. And basically just do it that way, and actually use people, not just people just like a sort of computer, like artificial intelligence sort of system. Actually have a panel of people. So you could say, for instance, the panel be made up of former YouTubers, or YouTubers who have been in a similar situation, that sort of thing, and be trained and that sort of thing to actually come forward about these were actually to be on this panel and have training so they know what to look out for and that sort of thing. Or you could have people, maybe not people from copyright companies or that sort of thing, but say people who know YouTube well. So those are basically my sort of 3 suggestions. So the timeout bank zone, which I guess I agree with Doug Walker there. Having a copyright checklist before your video goes live, and then the YouTube independent panel for copyright disputes and stuff like that. So I guess that's basically my view on the hashtag where's the fair use. I definitely feel like, you know, I 100% agree with the YouTuber creators that we should move on. You know, we need to update the copyright system. Basically, we need to be more fair to creators who, you know, basically are using YouTube as a business and are using it seriously. And the fact that, you know, basically, in a way, YouTube has to wake up. So basically, I guess that's the best way to put it, really. You know, we need to move with the times and basically, you know, be more fair to the creators, because not only are they doing, some are doing it as a hobby, but then some are actually using it as a business, you know. You know, people are actually making a living off YouTube, you know. And, you know, would you really want to take that thing away from them that gives them joy, and the fact they can spread joy and happiness to so many people? Do you really want to take that away from people? So anyway, I gather that's everything covered. So if you guys want to help Matt Brunei, once again, the email address is disputes@theorchard.com. I will put a thingy, a sort of thing in the description bar below. I will put a link to Matt's video as well, and if I can find any of the other Where is the Fair Use videos, I will put links down below to those. So yeah, so that's been my sort of video, I guess you could say, on where is the fair use. You know, jumping on the bandwagon once it's left, but I guess that's my forte, so to say. But anyway, I hope you guys keep yourselves well. Maybe the people at YouTube will see this and maybe just take the hints or whatever from this. It depends, it really does. But I feel at the moment I'm very lucky. I'm one of those people that I don't do the whole sort of monetized videos things, so I don't really have to worry about like copyright claims and stuff. But it does terrify me a bit that someday I will get strikes with one, but I guess in a way I wouldn't, because I don't monetize my videos, but you just never know what's going to happen, you know. But anyway, I guess that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video and you really want to support the Where is the Fair Use campaign, just basically, you know, give this video a thumbs up. If you feel, you know, you want to put down your contributions or your advice to how YouTube can, you know, sort of like improve their system, just put a link in the, not a link, sorry, put a comment in the comment section down below. Also, if you want to find out what sort of videos I do have my own nostalgia review series, as I mentioned. Go and click the subscribe button wherever it is, so you can keep up to date with those and keep up to date with any other videos that I'm doing. And I hope you guys can help all the creators out there, because not only are you going to help, you know, not exactly helping me, I'm just helping others, you know. You can help, not only are you going to help Matt and Doug, but you're going to help so many other creators out there that have this problem. If we can band together, we can make a difference. Because, you know, YouTube can become a, you know, you could become a family. You know, people make friends on YouTube, and, you know, and you become a family and that sort of thing. And so if we could help each other, we can help future YouTubers, you know, and we can make YouTube, as they say, hashtag make YouTube great again. And we can make it fun and a, you know, a carefree place so that people can upload without fear. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been a hashtag Where is the Fair Use video. I've been Steph Felton. I hope you guys keep yourselves well. I'll see you very soon, and stay dramatic.